Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. It's the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, Richard Tomlin with our local SCCA update and what's happening over there at Apex. And later, we'll look at the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike out of This World Mars, King Conrad DeLong. We need more Jeff Zekin. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us on this Saturday, and thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to hit the like button on whatever social media platform you're on.
Subscribe.
And I guess like is pretty much a Facebook kind of thing.
Subscribe.
Like.
Yeah.
Subscribe on YouTube. Like on Facebook. Marry Don.
Ooh. Now, ladies and gentlemen, joining us live from the countryside, here is Richard Tomlin, Apex Motorworks, and an SCCA head honcho. What is a honcho?
He's ahead of it.
I thought it was
is.
a breakfast burrito.
A honcho.
The honcho.
Okay. Well, Richard, good morning.
Or maybe. Hello, Richard.
Richard, we see
in,
you, but he's not moving.
He's
so
not moving. He's locked up.
I guess he's locked up.
Richard, we'll be back to you shortly.
Yeah.
He's been honchoed.
He's out there in the Neaterville countryside that doesn't have cell phone service
He
yet.
is in, not Alvin. Is it Alvin?
I think it's in Alvin.
Alvin. In the outskirts of Alvin.
Yeah. I did want to mention to everybody, you just heard the commercial, Gulf Coast Auto Shield Car Social. Mm-hmm. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Oh, yeah.
When they told me that we're going to call it the Car Social, I thought, well, that's perfect, because that's kind of what it is, really.
Socializing.
Yeah, we're socializing.
And should get a pretty decent turnout of Tesla people, because I know he does tons of Teslas there.
Yeah.
So I'll make
does
sure
tons of everything.
Make sure I share that to the Tesla page as well. That's
Yeah.
one I didn't share it to.
It's
Generally, when I do share stuff to the Tesla page, I get shamed. I get people fuss at me.
Why?
Because I don't own a Tesla. You know, they live in their own little world, it seems.
Apparently. Well, I will tell you that I was over there last Tuesday morning dropping off some stuff, and this guy, it's truly amazing, his business. I've seen him grow from a detail shop out of another shop into this well-known figurehead now of car
Statewide.
detail. Yeah, pretty much. With all of the stuff that he does, he has got more high-end cars than the Lamborghini dealer does.
Oh, yeah.
It's truly amazing, and every slot in the garage is always full, and he's got cars on the outside waiting to get in there. He is a very busy man, and he's hired more people, and it's truly amazing to see the growth that he has had over the years. Word of mouth is his big claim to fame.
When you own that level of a car, those expensive exotics, whether they're domestic or whether they're imports, that word of mouth is very important, but the quality of work you do is what creates the word of mouth for you.
Well, the customers search him out. He doesn't do the advertising as a normal business to draw it in. His accomplishments are putting a quality product on the road that everybody can enjoy. That's how he gets it.
And they want that quality of work.
He had a Mustang GT500 in there that was brand spanking new, had carbon fiber wheels on it that weighed 7 pounds apiece.
Oh, my gosh.
It was stunningly beautiful. And all he was doing, I think, was tinting the windows. But, wow, to see that car, and it was in a light gray. Not a silver, but a light gray. It was beautiful. Wow.
Wonder what his toy is lately. I know he's kind of
he had a GT350 that he bumped up to the 500. So I don't know.
No, we'll find out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. That's going to be on the 15th. It's going to be a great show, and that cruise in is 9 to noon. We'll be there 8 to 11. A social. It's a cruise in social. Yes. So it ought to be lots of fun. Did we figure out what the deal is with Richard? Richard.
Yes, his head's going north and south, and his thumbs are
Yeah,
up.
he can hear us now.
What we figured out is Richard's iPhone doesn't like the sun as much as Richard does. So I overheated my iPhone right as you mentioned my name. So
Yep, had that happen as well.
You're just
So,
too hot.
I mean, we get over it, right? That's how we work.
What's going on at Apex?
How are you doing? We haven't talked to you in a while. Last time we talked to you, I think it was Pikes Peak or
You
something.
were in Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pikes Peak's been amazing. October, people start sending in their final entries, and we do approvals in January. All hands on deck. Currently, we're building a SEMA vehicle for Laura Ashley Furniture. So have had our hands full with that. We're at 35 days left.
What,
SEMA.
Ashley Furniture, did you say?
Laura Ashley, the clothing company.
Oh, okay.
Been around since the 30s, big UK company. We're building basically a Laura Ashley King Ranch, but it'll be a Grand Wagoneer, 87 Grand Wagoneer, Chevrolet 6-liter swap, 8-speed trans, all plugged into Jeep drivetrain.
Well, that's bizarre sounding.
gonna be
Homologation.
It's
There's
a-
the word.
It's a very fancy clothing line.
A homologation.
So you said what year, Jeep?
87 Grand Wagoneer.
So is that with the wood grain siding?
Yep, all the wood grain. We went back with what I call Bluebell Vanilla, the basic vanilla color.
Oh, yeah.
All original polished bumpers. We've taken everything off and just polished it all by hand or machine, trying to keep it looking like an 87, not looking like a brand new vehicle.
So is that regular vanilla or artesian vanilla that has a little brown
This
flakes
is
in it?
Bluebell Vanilla. We're in Texas, sir. Bluebell Vanilla.
No pistachio
Yeah,
for you.
none of that junk from the
Yeah,
Northeast
come
that
on
they
now.
claim is ice cream.
It's not a great divide where the one side is vanilla and the other side is
Pasta
chocolate.
flavored vanilla.
But we've been working with Michael Satterfield, Gentleman Racer. He's the one that's heading up this one, and I know you guys are good friends of his as well. He and I are kicking off a race series this year. 2023, we'll be doing a couple different series with a bunch of vintage cars. Louisiana, New Mexico, Nebraska, Oklahoma, and one in Texas.
Wow.
So he's got some stuff working with eBay Motors that will hopefully get you guys out to a vintage road race event
Well, we are vintage.
early
aren't
this
we?
year.
We would fit in.
Yeah, we're all vintage.
So where in Oklahoma? Are you going to Hallett?
We're going to Hallett.
Oh, what
It's
a great course.
all the vintage flavor that it needs, a course that people want to go to, a course that people enjoy, and a lot of shade, which we don't have here.
Yeah. So you're also what's going on with SCCA lately?
SCCA autocross this weekend. We just had our Labor Day race. We ended up with 120 cars there.
Wow.
Good race. Had a couple people DQ'd for a little abusive driving. But our runoffs start tomorrow.
Mike, did you
Mars-
how did
Mars
Mike
was
ran
there.
in that
How,
race?
how do you have a
Abusive
driving in a race?
Follow you.
There are rules. There's rules you got to follow. You know how it is. It's America. There's rules for everything. And it was a little aggressive pass or blocking, however you want to put it. And he was disqualified from the race and basically points taken away for the rest of the year, so he cannot win a championship now.
For our listeners and viewers that don't know, explain what an autocross is.
Autocross is the easiest way to explain it is a parking lot full of cones, but there's a path to go through the cones. The way visually to think about it is you were in a mall parking lot, every car was frozen in time, and you've got to race from one side to the other.
When you got to get around all those other cars.
And it's a
Without
timed,
hitting
it's a timed event.
Isn't that sort of like a
But
gymkhana?
isn't it like one person on the track at a time?
Yeah, one person at a time. There's 30 seconds between cars, so there's no chance you hitting.
And what's
The event I was describing where the conflict happened was actually our SCCA road race.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay. I was
understood.
trying to put
Yeah.
it together.
No, so
No.
What is
Autocross is a different sport. We got 5 disciplines we run in SCCA. You've got autocross. Then you've got rallycross, which is the same style event, but in the dirt. Then you've got our track sprint. You've got time trials and road race.
And within that, all the various categories of cars, depending on size, weight, what they do. Within all of those categories of cars, has SCCA adopted an EV category?
Oh, God.
Yeah, we have EV classes specifically.
Yeah. How thrilling.
There are some EVs that are allowed to play in regular internal combustion classes, which is a big debate. A lot of people don't like that still. It's just hard to compete performance-wise because when you're doing it we keep talking about mileage and distance as, Mars was earlier. When you put it on the track, we're not worried about mileage, right? We're worried about how fast we can get there. So they turn the EVs all the way up. They win everything.
So your
amazing.
your autocross is sort of like a gymkhana.
Comparable to a gymkhana, a word most people know.
What is
The technical
a
description-
gymkhana?
Gymkhana is basically the same thing, but it's more style, a little more drifting, a little more sliding, and then they will use reverse in a gymkhana. An autocross never uses reverse or what they call a pin turn.
So if you spin out, You can keep going in the Gymkhana, but
you can continue going in both. You're just not going to be as fast. Gymkhana is more about style points than it is time.
It's like ice skating.
So
like
if Don's got his red
and
pumps on, he's in style. He can get points.
And then SCCA does not engage the drifting community, do they?
We have some fingers reaching out into that. Yes.
Because I know that's kind of a growing.
More through insurance and sanctioning of events than actually hosting them ourselves, but everything is changing.
I'm more along the lines of a heel and toe kind of guy.
Yes, you are a heel.
With a 4-inch heel.
And after you race, the car's got to be towed away.
Toe keeps coming up this morning.
You know, we always manage to go there with you. I don't know why that is. I guess you just kind of instill that in us.
You started it.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
So how close are you to getting your SEMA car finished? It seems like every time we watch any of the car shows building a SEMA car, it's always that last-minute rush just before they go to SEMA.
Sort of like getting the show started.
I'll throw Mr. Satterfield under the bus. And when it came to us 3 weeks ago, we were just painting it, and then it was going to leave. It was like, oh, wait, you can do the windows. Wait, you can do all the chrome trim. You can polish the aluminum. Wait, you can stab a motor. So it's gone from us having it for basically a week to now we've had it here for 4, and now we've got 4 weeks left to finish it, and it's just kind of all been here. But we like a challenge. We like to do these kind of things, and it'll make SEMA a little special this year. The only car we've had at SEMA before was one we built as a race car, and it was invited out by the Hot Wheels Mattel group to come out and be on display in the Hot Wheels group. The Jeep's going to be in the Toyo Tires booth. So
very good.
You couldn't ask for anything more in life, right? I mean, you get opportunities, you do the best you can, you go forward.
That's right.
And with that, on the Laura Ashley piece, are there going to be some of her products integrated into the Jeep?
All the interior is being designed by them with their patterns.
Oh wow!
So it's a instead of the way I compare it is like you look at the King Ranch truck, all the leather, the interior is styled in King Ranch. This is going to be a Laura Ashley edition 1987 Grand Wagoneer. So even the emblems on the outside are being made for this vehicle. All the interior patterns will be hers.
Oh, how cool is that?
Now, did you commission the emblems and stuff?
No, Satterfield's taking care of that.
Okay.
But Conrad, I'll give you one more fun about this whole thing. We got 4 weeks left. I'm going to Mexico for 2 weeks. We leave for a race Monday morning. Now, see, you get it. Nobody else laughs. You get it.
No, I think it's great because
that's,
if you read the magazines when they used to make magazines, it was always like, oh, we had to thrash. We had 3 days to do a 6-month project.
We don't want to do that.
So you're going to use the Jeep to tow your car to Mexico? Just joking.
You'd be halfway to Vegas.
Yeah, I'm halfway there. So, yeah, too much fun, guys. Just too much fun. Life is amazing right now. We're getting everything we can done every waking moment of the day, and I'll get you guys some good pictures once this Jeep's finished up.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
What else is in the shop?
What else is in the shop right now? Now we've got a lot of the mid-'90s Chevrolet trucks. I've got one that's an 89 with 80,000 miles on it. I've got another 95 that we just dropped a 502 Owens racing engine into.
Nice.
That's going to be a beast of a vehicle. We've got a 73 Challenger, replacing floor pans, quarters, turning it into a race car. And then, of course, the usual Miatas. I think we got like 13 Miatas here right now.
Oh, wow.
Well, you are the master of Miatas down there, that's for sure.
The master of Miatas.
Don't like that being said. It's kind of like wearing red heels. It's just not my style.
But you are working with Laura Ashley, so it'll fit.
Yep. So we're getting some stuff done.
Good. Well, I'm glad to hear that you are. We're not getting anything done here except a big ball of confusion.
And string.
But we do that quite well.
Yeah, we do that well.
So if I wanted to get a Corvette in there for a clutch job.
This has been like 3 years. That clutch has got to be toast by now.
No, he just doesn't drive it very much.
I don't drive it very much.
Okay.
How would you fit something like that into this shop that apparently is just crammed full of all these cars?
So we've done a much better job of trying to keep cars out of the shop. Literally each side's got 2 to 3 cars that stay in their bay. And everything else that's not being worked on either gets stored out back in the field of dreams, as we call it. We got
the field of dreams.
Yep.
If you build it, they will come.
Well, when you have 7 acres of land and a field of dreams, you have way too many friends. Like everybody wants to buy the $1,000 car off Facebook Marketplace, and I'm going to store it there, and we're going to restore it in like 5 years. In 5 years, there's nothing left, and we just haul it off to scrap. So
And you don't charge a storage fee to all these people.
If we're getting ready to work on it, no, we don't charge a fee. But the guys that are just storing long term, yeah, they pay.
Good. Hopefully they pay dearly.
We do quite a bit of the basic service, like on the Corvette. We do those quite often. So
Richard, have we ever asked you what you drive personally back and forth to work and stuff? What is that?
I walk uphill both ways.
Yeah, because he lives on property.
All right. Well,
That's his house.
Conrad's been here. So
yeah, that's his house to the left.
Yeah, my house is there, and then I walk to there.
okay. Well, let me rephrase it then, okay?
My daily driver
Yeah.
is a 2016 Ram 2500
Okay.
with stuff on it the EPA doesn't like. So
That's
like
kind of like
EPA
your
either.
tow vehicle.
And he runs a little bit of BG diesel stuff in it from time
I
to
do
time.
run that. Helped my injectors amazing. Saved me a bunch of money. Saved me a bunch.
What does it do for your injectors?
Keeps them clean.
Is
It
there a
increased
problem
my
keeping
mileage
them
as
clean?
well,
Will it-
Conrad.
Yeah, it should increase your mileage because when it's clean and it sprays properly, it not only does it spray properly in the engine, it also keeps you
It's
from
different.
going
It
into
works.
regeneration
I'm saying,
too often.
From a guy that actually spent the money and was skeptical, his stuff worked. But no, the Ram's good. I'm working on a 72 F-150 with a 302. That'll become the daily driver shop truck.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, more fitting to what we have here.
72
Manual too.
F-150?
Better.
Is that what he said?
I had a
A
69
72.
that I loved.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, what
square-
happened to it?
Square body.
Oh,
Wrapped it around a tree or something?
no. Moved on to a newer model of Chevrolet at the time.
Moved on to a wife.
Yeah.
They're more expensive.
Yeah.
Would you
the truck
put that
went with the
microphone
first
a little
wife.
bit closer, please?
But then
We've only been doing this 11 years. And
Then I can't drink, though.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Richard, it's always good to talk to you. You must have a tremendous amount of money that goes to travel bills, i.e., airplane flights, gasoline cross country. I mean, you're always on the move, sir.
Yeah, we're always filling the truck with diesel, to put it politely.
Yeah.
Just rolled over 240,000 on the truck. So
That's nothing on that.
And
I understand.
And how about the trailer? I mean, do you have a double stacker or something there?
we had a 2-car hauler for a while. Now I just use a single car hauler, and if we need to take something else, we throw a tow dolly behind it. So we're working on converting my Ram to a ramp truck. Once the 72 is done, then my truck's going to become a modern ramp style truck.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Is the
cool.
goal. Put my little rocket ship on it.
See, and Richard is also growing in his position with Pikes Peak Hill Climb as well.
That is amazing and fruitful, and we will have more information on that very soon. Lots of things going on. My car is commissioned this year. It'll be back up at Pikes Peak, shooting for a sub 10-minute run.
I don't,
Oh, cool.
I don't remember this, but do you do anything at Bonneville?
I've not been to Bonneville yet. Bonneville's on the list of things to do, even if it's just a
bucket.
second
Yeah, it's
stop.
on our list, too.
Yeah.
Mike's driving.
So much history.
We're trying to get the mechanics of the talk show figured out after 11 years, and we still haven't got that right yet. So
Yeah, David said don't touch it. That's all he said. Don't touch it.
Won't touch it.
it's great to talk to you, as always. And one of these days, I'm going to tease your shop with a Corvette and say, here it is. We're just driving by. Want to check it out, sniff it out, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. His shop isn't a shop that you're just accidentally driving by. You have
Nope.
to know where it is to go drive by it.
It's in his
You're coming here on
backyard.
purpose. You're coming here on purpose.
Yeah, you have to go there with an intent.
Barbed wire, electric fences.
Richard Tomlin, good to talk to you, my friend.
We'll see you. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.
You bet.
Thank you. We'd love to hear from you. Just shoot us an email. The address is info@inwheeltime.com.
He's always got something going on.
Oh, he's just got this whole collection of stuff. Different.
I've got a lot of stuff today that I want to get to. You just keep yours handy.
Yeah,
In case we,
well, when you
9:30.
stumble, I'll jump in.
stumble. Thank you.
Man,
No, the
wow.
stumbler is next to you.
He's the bumbler.
Yeah. Tesla recalling 1.1 million vehicles
It's all
in
of
the
them.
U.S. for power-operated windows that may not react correctly after detecting an object, potentially pinching an occupant and increasing the risk of injury. The
Ouch.
recall covers 2017 to 22 Model 3s, 20 to 21 Model Ys, 21 to 22 Model S's, and Model X electric vehicles.
How many?
the
1.1 million.
EV maker said it expected to start notifying Tesla stores and service centers this past Wednesday's owners will be notified by November 15th. And basically what it is apparently some over-the-air update that's going to fix it.
Oh, yeah.
So when you stick your arm in the window and your kid in the back seat hits the button and raises the window up with your arm still in it, it's supposed to go back down or at least stop.
Yeah.
Well, apparently this one doesn't.
Don't stick your arm in the window.
Well, there you go.
It's like they did a study at Texas A&M, said 90% of the people who poke themselves in the eye with a stick hurt themselves. The other 10% don't know.
I think every Porsche made ever is being recalled because of a headlight adjustment screw. It's missing a cover on the screw.
Screw that.
Screw that.
Well, Porsche's got to keep up with Ferrari after they recalled all their cars for a brake issue.
Cayennes, Caymans, Macons, Panameras, all of those.
Parsley.
Sage, rosemary, and thyme. From 2003 to, it looks like, 2016, 17.
For a cover on a screw.
For the cover on a screw.
What a waste.
Total waste of time and effort.
And that's probably a compliance recall, not a safety recall.
It's not safety.
So stupid. Why do they do stuff like that? Fuel tank may leak on the 2022 Nissan Rogue. That's being recalled.
That's not good.
Seat belt not retracting properly on the Nissan Rogue for 21 and 22.
Maybe it's a twofer.
Maybe you can get both of them fixed at the same time.
If the parts are available.
That's true.
Parts is just bubble gum for the tank.
BMW X7 third row seat springs are improperly installed and may poke you in the butt. Unsecured transmission may cause a rollaway in the Nissan Frontier and Titan for 20 to 23 models.
They must have bought parts from Ford.
Oops.
Horn is not attached securely on the BMW CE04. What is that?
No idea.
Me either. Fuel tank vent pipe may be damaged on the Audi Q3 2122. Ford F-150. The wheel lug nuts are not tightened correctly and may fall off on the 2022 Ford F-150.
That's a safety recall.
You picked a fine time to leave me, loose wheel. Yeah.
Mercedes-Benz C300. Short circuit from moisture accumulation in the trunk.
Yeah, you got a trunk leak.
Medication for that.
Disabled ABS and stability control system on the Mercedes-Benz GLB 250 for 2021. And the rear door window trim bars may detach on a bunch of Mercedes-Benzes. A bunch of them. You just have to go and figure that out for yourself. Engine control unit software may cause a stall on the Volkswagen Taos for 2022. So all of this information can be found easily by going to safercar.gov. It'll ask you for your VIN number, which you can find on your car insurance card, whether it's electronic, or it's on your little card that you carry in your wallet, which I still do.
I do.
But I still also have the thing that goes right to Allstate for my insurance.
Oh.
And it pulls up.
You're just high tech is what you
are. Listen,
Did Mike set that up for you?
Mike did not set that up for me. Hey, Mike, don't touch it.
Again, no, he's got to go buy some new wires for it.
Well, that's the
some
answer.
New cables.
Yeah, that's the answer. We would just buy more equipment.
Thank you, David.
So last week, did you talk about Ford setting the rules for the EV dealers that there's no haggle pricing and no markup for MSRP?
We did that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be the wave of the future. And guess who fixed that? Tesla. There's no haggle. Here's the price of the car. That's it.
Yeah, Saturn kind of started it back, but Saturn went away.
But I was going to say that didn't stick, and that's part of the reason that Saturn went out of business.
At Saturn, it did for quite a number of years. It wasn't until later in their life cycle.
AutoNation had that same concept.
Saturn. Well, what an ugly, unattractive car. Sorry. Did they make anything? Well, they did. The Saturn Vue. Was it the Saturn Vue, the little two-seat car? I think they made a thing called the
Saturn Sky.
Sky.
Which was shared with the Pontiac Solstice.
Correct. Wow.
Saturn Vue was shared with Chevrolet Equinox.
We've been blessed in the studio by a visitor.
It not only got prettier, it got smarter.
A lot.
The average.
Exactly. National Transportation Safety Board is calling for all new vehicles to be equipped with passive alcohol detection systems.
Oh, good.
That can limit or prevent the operation of vehicles by
that's not
impaired
good.
drivers, according to recommendations released Tuesday. Agency's recommendations follow an investigation into a 2021 crash in Avenal, California that killed 9 people, including 7 children.
Yeah.
Crash was caused by an impaired driver who was speeding. The agency also recommends incentivizing automakers and consumers to adopt intelligent speed adaptation systems that could prevent speed-related crashes.
That was on the news all week, different segments of that.
Yeah.
So you heard Toyota spent $391 million on their San Antonio manufacturing plant to upgrade for the new Sequoia build. You know, they're building.
They're going to build that there too?
Yeah. Well, and it's going to have the twin-turbo V6 like the Tundra does, but it's also going to be a mild hybrid.
Okay.
So all Sequoias in the future are going to be V6, twin-turbo V6 mild hybrids.
Well, ain't that something?
Yep.
Hey, built in Texas.
We're going to take a quick break now. We're going to be right back. You are on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Stay with us.
Starting to work on your Christmas calendar? Be sure to add the next Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In Saturday, December 17th. You'll want to attend Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition at the Loopy Tortilla in Katy, 8 to 11 a.m. It's the only place cruisers compete for Loopy's Chili Pepper trophies and other prizes. There's no charge to enter your vehicle for Best Hot Rod, Best Classic, or Best Modern Classic. Tailpipes and Tacos is Houston's coolest and most unique cruise-in and is your opportunity to see the best hot rods, show cars, classics, and resto mods. And get Loopy Tortilla breakfast tacos with adult beverages. There's no entry fee and cars will automatically compete for those much sought-after custom Loopy trophies and other prizes. It happens at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10. It's the Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition, Saturday, December 17th. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show will be there too. Celebrate the Christmas season with friends and family at Tailpipes and Tacos. Saturday morning, December 17th, 8 to 11. We'll see you then, weather permitting. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is having a car social. Saturday, October 15th, 9 to noon. It's a cruise-in like no other. Expect Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Porsches, Corvettes, and Shelby Mustangs. Get social at this first-ever event. You'll also see Gulf Coast Auto Shield's private workshop. Questions are welcomed. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway near West Airport Boulevard, just south of the Southwest Freeway. Car Social takes place Saturday, October 15th, 9 to noon. Tell your friends, bring your car, and enjoy this rare opportunity to see Houston's finest rides. You'll also learn about nano-ceramic coatings, ExoShield for your windshield, and Expel window tint, among others. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show will be there too. Join us for Car Social at Gulf Coast Auto Shield Saturday, October 15th, 9 to noon at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway. Visit gcautoshield.com to see the show flyer and all the details. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is now part of the iHeart family. Now you'll have access to 24/7 Car Talk anytime you need a fix. Just download the iHeart Radio app and ask for In Wheel Time Car Talk, and there we are. Be sure to save us in your iHeart library for instant access. No matter where you are, you have the best Car Talk Show right on your PC, laptop, or mobile device and never have to worry about finding us again. Of course, you can always get access to our video and audio streams via InWheelTime.com and your favorite podcast channel, and all of this is free to you. From the iHeart Radio app, you'll not only hear our Saturday morning live show, but the best shows of the past, updated weekly. Never miss a minute of up-to-date new car reviews, pre-owned reviews, Conrad's Car Clinic, informative interviews, automotive news, and the most fun car talk show on the planet. Just download the iHeart Radio app, search for In Wheel Time Car Talk, save it to your library, and with a tap of the icon, you'll be in touch with your favorite Car Talk team. In Wheel Time Car Talk, streaming now on iHeart.com/In Wheel Time Car Talk. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.